Mr. Adam here. We're going to go over nuclear symbols and a little more information about changing numbers of stuff. Like, for instance, changing the number of electrons causes the formation of ions. Okay? Ions are particles that have the same number of protons but different number of electrons. These are charged atoms. That's my definition. Okay? If protons is greater than electrons, so you have more positives than negatives, there is an excess of positive charge called cations, because cats are positive, formed by losing electrons. Okay? If there are more electrons than protons, there is an excess of negative charge called anions, which are negative, formed by gaining electrons. Okay? Ions are formed by changing the number of electrons. That is how we get an ion. Okay? There is a formula called protons minus electrons equals ionic charge. This is a formula you will have to know. If you are gaining electrons, these are the anions over here. The gaining of electrons is called reduction. We'll get to that eventually, because you're reducing the charge. The loss of electrons is called oxidation. Okay? And these would be cations over here. Okay. Element has 20 protons and 18 electrons. Identify the element and its ionic charge. Well, we have 20 protons. Okay? So 20 protons tells me it is calcium. And then you do protons minus electrons equals charge. 20 minus 18 equals charge. So the charge here is going to be plus 2. And you're going to see me write it 2 plus like that. This is going to be the charge when I write it this way. Just so you know. Okay, sulfide ion. Sulfide ion is an ion of sulfur. Has a charge of negative 2. How many protons and electrons does it have? Well, protons, since we know it's sulfur, it's going to be 16. Oh, you must be wondering what I wrote there. 16 protons. Sometimes they use the symbol Z for atomic number. That's okay. So we got to figure out how many electrons. So you have to do protons minus electrons equals charge. Protons is 16 minus E equals minus 2. Subtract 16 from both sides. You get negative E equals negative 18. E is equal to 18. So this is negative 2 charge. So how many protons do we have? 16. How many electrons? 18. And that's how we get a negative 2 charge. Okay. Last one here. Changing the number of protons is the formation of new elements. Changing the number of protons occurs during nuclear reactions. Various particles are emitted and captured to form different elements. Okay? Because if I go from protons 9, that's fluorine. Protons 10, that's neon. Right? You change the element. Okay? You need a nuclear reactor to do this. Typically accompanied by a change of formation of gamma radiation. Okay, let's go over nuclear symbols really quick here. Mass number. It's going to be written in the top left-hand corner here. Remember, that is the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. The atomic number is the number of protons. That is written on the bottom. And the ion charge is equal to protons minus electrons. Okay? And then sometimes they're going to see it written as oxygen 16, where this is the mass number. Okay, Mr. Aridum. On to the next page. Next page, page 10. Okay. Complete the following table. Let's see here. Mass number. That is the number of protons plus neutrons. Atomic number. Number of protons. Charge. Protons minus electrons. Nuclear symbol. That was written on the other page. Hyphen notation. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, 5 protons. The atomic number is 5. Mass number. 5 plus 6. 11. Charge. Protons minus electron. 0. So this is going to be a boron. Atomic number goes down here. 5. Mass number goes up there. 11. Since the charge is 0, we do not have to write it. And we would call this boron 11, which is an atom. Okay. So usually what I try to do first is find the protons, neutrons, and electrons, and then I fill in the rest here. So this one I'm missing the protons. But I have the mass number. So I know mass number minus neutrons is equal to the protons. So 14 minus 8 is 6. These are the same, remember. So this is going to have 6 protons. 6 minus 6 is 0. Element number 6, it is carbon on the periodic table. So this is 614. Oh, carbon 14, everybody's favorite radioactive dating isotope. Oh, that was a nice, annoying popping sound, Mr. Aridum. So this is carbon 14. This is an atom. Okay. And yes, I do this without periodic table because I'm just that smart. Okay. So here we have the mass number here. This is 32. We don't have the number of protons. We have the number of electrons here. So we need to find the number of protons. So we have to do protons minus electrons equals charge. Oh, it's this minus 2, 18, P. Add 18 to both sides. P is equal to 16. 16 protons. So then I take mass number minus protons to get the neutrons. So it's the 16. The atomic number is 16. So this is 16, 32, sulfur, negative 2. This is sulfur hyphen 32 because that's the mass number. And this is an anion because it is negative. Okay, here we go. We don't have the protons. Oh my goodness, we didn't get the charge on this one either. Seriously? We only have the charge here, so we gotta get the protons. So this is plus 3, so we're gonna have 3 more protons. So this is gonna be 13, right? because 13 minus 10 is positive 3. Protons is 13. Mass number 13 plus 14 is 27. Element number 13 is aluminum. 13, 27 plus 3. Aluminum, 27. This is a cation. Okay. Next one here. Oh, they give me the atomic number. Atomic number is the number of protons, 24. 24 minus what is plus 2? 22. Mass number, 24 plus 28, 52. Everybody loves some good chromium. 24, 52, 2 plus. Chromium, 52. And that is a cation. Okay, final one here. This one has a negative charge, so this one's an anion again here. Blank minus 18 is minus 3. Not 21. 15. Because then you end up on the negative side. 15 minus 18 is negative 3. 31 minus 15, we get our neutrons with 16. And then 15 here. So this is phosphorus. 15 and 31. There's red phosphorus and white phosphorus for your common information there. Negative 3 charge. Phosphorus. 31. It is an anion. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, why is charge important? Okay, because this is sodium atom. Okay. Has 11 protons, 11 electrons, and usually the mass number is 23, so it has 12 neutrons, right? Okay. This explodes in water. We eat it. Leads to death because it reacts with the water in your mouth and probably blows off your head. Not nice. Now this is sodium ion. So the difference in this is the cell has 11 protons. The electrons is now 10. And the neutrons is 12. Okay? This actually dissolves in water. We eat it. It makes food taste yummy. Because sodium ion is in table salt. And table salt makes food taste yummy. Okay? In sodium chloride. NaCl. Okay. No, that was a lot. You guys are champions. You guys are the legend.